Hi again. It is Wednesday the 23rd. Let's see. I'm pretty sure it's the 23rd. I just know it's Wednesday. Just sitting out enjoying the garden. You just saw some kittens out here. I kept them out for about a total of 20 minutes or so. They were asleep when I grabbed them and brought them out. So they're probably going to finish their nap. They were loving it. I just, going in two different directions. I just didn't want to chase them to the garden, didn't want them to nibble on something they shouldn't nibble on. But anyhow, they seem to enjoy it. Like I said in that video, it was just their second time out. So I'm just sitting in my swing, enjoying the cool breeze and the shade. I'm going to mow it this afternoon. I think our high today is supposed to be 75. Isn't that awesome? I think it's only like 70 now. It might be up to 71 or 2 in the sun, but it feels like it's about 70 right here. Last I checked, it was only 70 degrees outside, which is nice considering it is late June. So, see if you can see in the distance. Look at the hydrangea, they're all doing well. I've got some organic mushroom mulch, compost I'm going to put out. And yeah, there's some more in the shade. Hydrangeas love dappled shade. So the rosemary's looking great. Lilies are doing good. Hibiscus has actually got her booty in gear and blooming. She's got a little bit of lean to her. She's a little top heavy. I may have to put a stake in there and kind of stand her back up. Portulaca's great. Marigolds are doing great. The vinca have turned out to be, let me see if I can zoom in on that vinca. Now I'm about as zoomed in as you can get right now. Pink and white. So on one plant, I got a pink and white bloom. So it's a mix, I'm sure, but lovely nonetheless. Still see some burgundy lily over there. Right here in front of the burgundy lily, those tall stalks there are the oriental. The pods are getting fatter and fuller, but they haven't bloomed yet. They're already starting to lean with the weight, so I'm probably going to have to stake them up. Just beyond the bird bath, you can see that high grouping of the white orientals. But yeah, it's just a beautiful day today. Sorry about the car noise. I think a lot of people like to use our street as a shortcut. To get from the center of town out towards Georgetown, and there's the mint. It stays pretty busy. Once I let it start going to blooming, it's going to just be full of bees and butterflies and all kinds of other little non-dangerous little insects. Even the ones that are, can sting or bite, don't really seem to bother me, and I don't bother them. But yeah, the grass looks great, but if you can tell, it's time to cut it. Yeah, it's time to cut it. And this grass I have, it took me for a long time to figure out what it was, and it's called an ultrafine fescue, and it's like so soft. Like I've said before, we don't have any kind of sticker grass. That little, I don't remember what we called them as kids. They were just, they stick in your socks and they poke you and they're very painful, but yeah, this grass here is so soft, and even in the summer when the sun is on it, barefoot, it stays so cool. But for my mulching mower, it was the worst to mow because it didn't have, it didn't blow the grass out. It just pulled this little thing behind that, mulched it in, but it would just roll. It's so fine to mow that if it's at all damp with my push mower, oh boy, it's getting really tall over here. I couldn't, if it had been in the sun and getting dry, there was no way to mow it because it would just roll up and clog the mower. But you can see a little bit out there. My rescue maple tree has been in that spot now 3 years, 4 years, I think. And it was maybe 3.5 feet tall when I put it in there. Look how big it is now. It's probably a good 15 to, let's see. Yeah, it's probably a good 20 feet. Or close to it, to the very tip top. But it's also lush and green. All this in the background here, there's part of a dead tree that's fallen down there. There's a bit of just a brush pile back there where I throw dead limbs. It's nice and thick there along that fence between me and my neighbor, and I leave it that way. We'll get a lot of bunnies in the evening. You'll see a lot of bunnies popping out of there. The cats like to patrol and crawl back there, but they've gotten so much older that they just don't really, they don't care about the bunnies. But yeah, tend to have a lot of bunnies like to make homes there. And over here, the holly tree. Yeah, those bushes need to be trimmed. It's not so much the bushes, because that's the forsythia bushes. It's the invasive vine that's making it really droopy and heavy. I don't want it to break, so I'm going to cut some of that vine out. Leave a little bit of the, I'm going to leave the bush and let it, go ahead and do its little drooping canopy thing. Because it's a cool spot the cats like to lay under when it gets really hot this summer. So yes, that's me. I garden and landscape according to what the kitties might like. Yeah, the corn across the street's really tall. Don't know if it's putting on the ears yet. It's just feed corn, so it's not very tasty. Maybe this year I'll sneak over and pluck one ear, see if it's decent. But typically they just let it go, and it goes to seed. And let it dry out and whatever it does in the field before they harvest it for feed corn. But yeah, I'm gonna have to, well, it's cool this morning, before I mow, I'm gonna fill the bird feeders. That one's empty. Oh wow, and that one's empty too. I gotta bring the cans from the curb back to the backyard. But yeah, it was all rainy and drizzly yesterday, and Sunday it was pretty, just rainy and humid. But so today I'm going to do a little bit of stuff in the garden. Right now it's in its sunniest point. It's 1 o'clock. So by 3 it'll start going back in the shade, and I'll probably be mowing, and then later this evening I'll do a little bit more weeding and give everything a good, they've had a good drink, but I may give them some feed. Sprinkle some food out there for them, but that's what the mushroom compost there in that bag is for. And that's just some stuff that needs to go in the trash, and a little bit of soil I have left. I potted some African marigold over there in my big clay face pot. I keep thinking I'm going to put something there that's going to climb and put an arch there, but until I've got an arch, I'm not going to plant anything there. But tomato plants out here are doing great, getting bigger, but no blooms yet. The two that are hanging in the window in my little soda pop DIY hanger pots already have little blooms on them. I find that amazing. But anyhow, things are going okay here. Out here on the East Coast, we missed all the remnants of the tropical storm Claudette, was that her name? Passed south of us through Virginia Beach and that area. And there was some tropical depression, or tropical, there's another tropical storm, I can't think of his name. He was out in the Atlantic. I think between the two of them and some other low pressure, something coming across the country, it's kind of what gave us clouds and rain for a couple days. But today it's beautiful. Tomorrow, oh hi little birdie, I'm sorry. I know, now I feel guilty. I gotta get up and put some more feed in there. Stick its little head in there, it can probably get to a little bit. But so now I feel guilty, like I'm neglecting the birds. Yeah, like I want some food. Woman, get out of that swing and feed me. Feed me. Got some over there in the bird bath. Little finches. Ooh, let me see if I can. Nope. There it is. There's the bird bath. And you can see a little red-chested finch in it. Zoom in. Oh, I'm already zoomed. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna have a drink here. little wee bath. Need to put some fresh water in there. Saw a little like algae, and I think it's just for the rain. But yeah, I'm gonna get a drink before it comes over here and attempts to eat. This other bird's still up here. Oh, moved around, can't see it. Yeah. Alright, I just wanted to say hey, it's Kate, and I'm doing well, and the garden's doing well, and the kittens are doing well, and hi there, lovely. Hi there, lovely little bird. This looks like I think this is a little nuthatch, or a titmouse. Yeah, I think it might be a little nuthatch. The titmouse bird looks a little different, but it's a little small bird. It's snacking. Those little birds, it's amazing for their size how much they can eat. And see, they can get their whole little head, probably half their body in that little opening. So they do fine when it gets low like that, but I feel guilty for everybody else who can't. Oh, look, the little red-headed finch is still over there, still on the bird bath. Let me see if I can get closer. Oh, no, gonna fly off. That's what I get for moving. I shouldn't even have thought of getting up. I love watching the birds too. I love feeding them. Yeah, flying off. Thought maybe it was going to get a drink. Alright, everybody. Enjoy your hump day. Hope you have a great rest of the week, and I'll be talking to you. Bye for now. Share this video. Hope you enjoyed the flowers. Bye.